impromptu speech. And recommend that you not be profligate in your response because you only have 1 to 2 minutes to respond. And since Greg isn't here, we'll kind of let it slide, so to speak. When Greg Miller is here, we tell you you must answer the question that you're asked. Some other clubs, they say, especially if you're new at it, just try to get to 1 minute. So if you've been a Toastmaster for less than a year, or you're a guest, just try to get to 1 minute. If I ask you a question that you have no interest in, then tell us about the first time you drove a car or whatever. It's the idea that it's impromptu speech, which is very real world. And if you were to have a meeting and we were just going over our sales goal for the year, and Renato's in the meeting and we encounter each other in the elevator, I say to Renato, how are we going to meet a 10% sales goal this year, Renato? Well, you know what, he really can't say it. What did you think of that Jet game last night? So it's an opportunity to do impromptu speech. So I'll try to use the theme of leadership, which is a wonderful theme that our Toastmaster has. Great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, always about the goal. What leadership goals do you have that Toastmasters might help you with? Anita?
When I joined Toastmasters, how it was going to play out on down the road. When I first joined, I just had this tunnel vision way of thinking. I'm a homeschool mom, but in a few more years I'm going to be out of a job because my daughter's going to be high school age and she's not going to really need me like she does now. And so a few years ago I started thinking, I really need to do something. I've got to get back into the job market. I have this huge gap in my resume. Oh my gosh, how am I going to explain this in an interview? How am I going to get through an interview? How am I even going to get an interview? So I joined Toastmasters, just thinking about getting through an interview. And one thing leads to another, one step at a time, right? I was VP of membership for a year, and for a whole year. Hi, welcome to Toastmasters. I'm Anita. You know, we're so glad you're here, and it helps. It really helps because I'm so quiet and kind of shy, and I needed to work on getting out of my comfort zone. Even just being up here now, it's still a challenge. So then I moved on to VP of Education, and I was so motivated to do that because my father was a Toastmaster when I was even before I was born, I believe. And he was VP of Education. And I was so motivated to do it because it's an honor. I'm honoring his memory by doing this. And so I do it with enthusiasm. And so Toastmasters has just been, it's just expanded my horizons in so many ways, and I better get done. I'm going off the cliff with the end.